Hello everyone, welcome. It's a new year and I thought, why don't I start with a new series of videos. I'm going to call this one my top 5s of every month. And I really wanted to do this because as I travel and as I live here in the UK, I often come across things that are so interesting that I didn't know back when I was living in Australia and New Zealand, or back in India. So I thought it'd be really interesting to share whatever I come across and call them my top 5. So I'll do one video every month, and I think I'm going to stick to the theme of travel because that's what I do the most around here, but I think some of them will also touch on things I use in general life. So let's get started. Okay, the first thing I really want to share with you, how do I think about the destinations I want to travel to? And what I do generally is I buy these magazines called the Lonely Planet travel magazines, and these are so good because it's just packed with tips and lots of destination guides, and it's aligned to seasons. So if, like for example, right now spring is coming up, so this book is all about, so what can you do in spring, or like right now it might also cover what can you do in the remaining months of winter. So it's very helpful to know, especially because often you only know about cities, but this book covers a lot of the countryside and lots of like areas that you might not generally know about. So Lonely Planet magazine, I just go into a bookshop and I grab one of these, and I just love just sitting down and reading these. I've got quite a good collection of Lonely Planet magazines now. The second thing I want to share with you guys on this video is you're gonna think, what am I even showing? But basically these are heat thermal leggings. They're from Uniqlo. I recently went to Austria and Italy, so we did a winter tour, and a winter trip, not a tour, but it was so cold, guys. It was really cold, and well, in general Europe is quite cold, so I'm always looking for thermals and inners that I can wear underneath my jeans and my tops, but nothing too bulky because I like well-fitted clothes. And when I came across these in Uniqlo, I'm not kidding, I bought like 3 sets or 4 sets of the leggings and the tops. So that's the leggings. It's a very, very thin material and it keeps you really warm, so I just slip these on under my jeans. And I have a similar one for my top half of the body. So this is the top. I really like it because it's got quite a deep neck, so it doesn't show on any tops you might wear. And again, it's so fitted. It's like, I think I wear an extra small, like it's really, really snug and keeps you warm. It's just perfect. I think this has been my greatest find this year. The third thing I want to talk to you about is, again, it's a clothing item because I've just come out of like a winter travel, so I really want to share what kept me warm on this trip. This is, oh gosh, it's so big. This is a huge jacket I bought recently from Superdry, and it was quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. It was quite expensive, but I think in winter the only way to keep you warm and to allow you to travel without getting cold is to get really good quality warm winter wear. That's the only way you're going to survive. Otherwise, there's no point in layering up heaps and heaps and heaps of layers when it starts to feel quite heavy on you. So once I wear my heat tech thermals and I put my like a normal jumper on, and then I put this coat on, I'm basically set. I don't need anything else, which is really, really good. So it's quite a thick jacket, and it's got a hoodie and it's fleece lined, which I love. It keeps my head so warm. And yeah, I just really like the look of it. I'll put some clips from my trip so you can see how it actually looks like when I put it on. Okay, enough about clothes. The other 2 items I want to talk to you about, one of them is actually, it's how you look for travel online when you go search on your internet browser. Often what happens is these companies, they put cookies in your browser, and that way they can track what you're looking for. And I realized this last year when I was looking for looking for tickets, like flight tickets. I'd be looking for something, and then you know how they send you to a third party, and as soon as I'd go onto that website, the prices would like jump, and I'm like, but I saw a different price, a lot cheaper price on the other, like an aggregator website, like maybe Skyscanner. And then someone told me that actually you have to go incognito. So on your browsers, on the very top right hand side, when you say open a new tab, you can actually choose to open a new tab incognito, which means the other companies cannot put cookies onto your browser. You're basically invisible to them, and by doing that they cannot track your movements anymore, and the prices do not jump. How cool is that? So try it out. Just go Incognito, just look it up, and yeah, it's just great. It's so great. Okay, how do I pass my time when I travel? And by travel I don't just mean when I travel for leisure, but also I travel a lot for work within the UK, and I often find myself like on the plane or on the trains or just waiting at airports and train stations or like in taxis. There's a lot of commute that I do for work. So when I'm not working while commuting, what I do is on my phone I have downloaded an app called Audible. This orange app there, that's the Audible app. Basically it allows you to read books in an audio format. I am a huge book lover. Like, I'm big bookworm, and I've been so all my life, basically since I was a kid. So it was really difficult for me to keep buying books and carry all these bulky books in my handbag when I had so much other stuff to carry as well. When I came across this app, seriously, it was a lifesaver, because you just basically have a monthly subscription, and then you can get 1 free credit a month. So I don't even pay to get the books. I just use my free credit every month, download a book, and I read it on the go basically. Once you download the book, you delete it from your phone memory, and it's honestly the best thing to pass your time, because you come across all sorts of great books. Right now I'm listening to...
I was extremely fortunate that early in my career I was warned about
that just played out. Like, where's those notes coming from? Whoops. So I'm listening to Sheryl Sandberg's Lean In. It's a great book. I mentioned it on my Instagram stories. It's perfect for women, but it's also a really good read for men. So have a read. There's some people walking by and they're wondering what I'm doing in my bedroom. So I'm going to finish this video off here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to share lots and lots of ideas with you this year. And similarly, if you have any great ideas and something that will help me in my travels and will help me in my life in general, please do share. I love the sharing of ideas. I think that's what makes this YouTube community so wonderful. Have a great day, guys. Bye.